If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another video and yet another player review. Today we have, not going to try and say his first name, Kubo. Future stars, on loan from Real Madrid to Mallorca. 4-star, left-footed, high, medium work rates, 5'8". I tell you what, I looked at this card initially and I thought to myself, look at the reactions, look at the composure. But then, this is going to be a test. This is an experiment more than it is a player review. I want to know, does someone who fits the meta so beautifully as this guy does it matter if the reactions are trash? Does it matter if the composure isn't quite where I want it to be? Can I still use him? Is he still fun? Is he still effective? Is he still meta? That's the question. We're about to find out, really. Insane acceleration. 10 difference in the sprint speed and acceleration is a bit of a pain in the jacksie, really, but it is what it is. Finishing is fantastic. Shot power is good. Attack positioning is decent. The chem style I'm going to use is going to improve on the finishing and the positioning. The short passing is 92. The vision's 83. Not going to touch that. I think that's fine. I'm going to use him, by the way, as kind of like a left-sided striker. I don't use wingers, really. You can use him as a cam, but I feel like his strength and maybe his height might cause a few problems. Probably not, because Hadji is about the same, and I love that guy. So I could probably get away with using him as a cam, but I'm going to try him as a striker and see how we get on. I might then move him into a cam position and see what happens, see which one I prefer. But I never use wingers, so it is what it is. 92 dribbling, 91 ball control, 96 balance and agility, and then 95 stamina. If you do want to use him as a cam, and you kind of use him as... I wouldn't say use him as a Roberto Firmino type character, but if you were to use him like bringing him back, moving him forward, you can do that because you've got 95 stamina. So that's pretty good. Now, in terms of the team, it's half Road to Glory main team. It's kind of not at the same time. I've got Odegaard in there. I've used my League SBC Hernandez to give chemistry because he's obviously Mallorca, so that's kind of handy. Kante's in there off chem, which makes me feel sick, but it is what it is. And yeah, that's time to add our chem style. It's not a finisher, EA. You've got it wrong again. And they didn't offer me the right one in the suggestions. It is going to be a sniper. It's kind of obvious. You more or less have to do it to a degree because you need that composure and you need that reactions to be as high as they possibly can be. You kind of on with reactions, you're kind of on that line of, does 5 make a difference? I think with composure, every point counts. But with reactions, you know, he's 71. He's going to be 76 with the chem style. Is 5 points really a difference? Taking it into the 80s or taking it into the 90s, then you're going to feel the difference. But it's so low anyway, and still low after you finish with it. Is there really a point? We're going to kind of find out, really. 99 finishing, 91 attack positioning is very good. Ball control's 96. And the balance and the agility both go up to 99. 99 acceleration, 99 agility, 5'8", high attacking work rate. Yes, please. This could be the greatest card ever, or he could flop. Let's find out. The team we're up against has a couple of decent cards in there. He's managed to complete Odegaard, strong defense, good midfield, very good attack. Quite frightening. Right, here is the first touch for Kubo. 12 minutes in, and I've not touched the ball with him yet. Here he is. Let's have a little look at this agility then. I mean, jeez. That is quick. I'm just left sticking around this guy. Like, he's just stood still because he knows he can't get near me. That is mad. He's so fast in the area. Goal. That's crazy. That is mad. I thought Daniel James was fast. That is ridiculous. I was just doing circles around him, using left stick, nothing else, no modifier. He stood still because he couldn't get anywhere near me, and then we just ran across the pitch, and that was a competent finish. Well, so far, 12 minutes in, or 14 minutes in, I should say, no problem with composure, no problem with reactions. That was electric. Odegaard, Griezmann, Odegaard, Kubo, nice turn into the penalty area, goal. Second shot, second goal, 26 minutes into his debut, and he's gone. And wow, what a performance that was. He didn't know what to do with him. I didn't know what to do with him. just hold down, sprint, and run, and you can't catch him. That is incredible. Let's try that again, shall we? This time against Hadji, who we know how good he is. Blanc, Bergkamp in there as well, and a few other players dotted around the place. He's got his own little speedster, though, in Daniel James. All right, here's Hernandez. Little layoff to Kubo. Back to Hernandez, and in the back of the net to make it 2-1. 2 goals in 8 minutes in this game. Kubo with the assist. That was his first touch. I've been absolutely blitzed by my opponent. He's on like constant pressure, trying to get the objective with Daniel James done very quickly and hope that I'm going to leave. I'm not going to leave, so his players are going to be dead by like the 25th minute, I think. To Hazard. Up to Hernandez. I was going to say a little drag back, but he didn't do it. Ball into Odegaard. Poor pass, actually, from Hernandez to Odegaard. Here's Kubo through the middle, slots it through beautifully, and Kubo's pace is enough. And within 12 minutes, there or thereabouts of going behind, we are now back level. 2-2 in 21 minutes. Kubo with a goal and an assist already. He's just so quick. Griezmann. Look at this for Kubo's through the middle here, and you're not going to catch him. You are not going to catch him. Even slowed down then. I pressed the wrong button. I have an issue with my thumb and I could not press the button quick enough, and then when I did, I pressed the wrong one. Here's Kubo. Just a burst of pace into the penalty area, puts it back in toward the penalty spot, and we are 1-0 up inside of 4 minutes, and that was the first touch for Kubo, and he's got yet another assist to his name. Alright, here's Odegaard into Kubo. First time pass into Hernandez is fantastic. He's gone to stop the run. Oh, Kubo is there. Can he play it back across goal? Wow. I say, can he play it back across, right? That was a shot. I was going to play it back across. Then I decided against it. Went for goal. And oh my god, how good is this card? I'd love to show you the reactions. It's just difficult to do it. I don't really know how. Look at that for a finish. That's unreal. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done better. I'm not sure. That was unbelievable. Let's talk for a second. So, I'm not sure if the reactions are even a problem, because when I do like a little drag back or anything, it's snappy, it's quick. We'll do a little skill inside here. It's fast. It's just as quick as any other player who has skills and feet and legs. You know, it's not a problem. He's in again. Oh, just wide of the mark. Weak foot though. But I don't have a problem with him. So for people looking at it going, oh, his reactions are terrible, his composure's bad. Unless you're a top 100 player or even an elite 1 player, I genuinely don't think you're going to notice a difference. And that now throws into question everything I knew or thought I knew about stats. Griezmann, ball up to Odegaard. He's going to give a little 1-2 here with Kubo. I'd say 1-2. I'm just going to run with him because Kubo's pace is just ridiculous. He's in on goal. Right-footed effort across goal, and it's in the back of the net. And honestly, that's all you need to do. It's that simple. It takes me back to FIFA 2003. I know a lot of people won't even been alive then, I'm sure. But back in FIFA 2003, you could literally spam the pace button and you would just run through, even on like the hardest difficulty setting. You'd literally just sprint through people. Hazard, Kubo. The lag in this game is relentless. Odegaard's ball through to Kubo is good enough because Kubo's got oceans of pace and space. Plays it back across. Hadji misses a sitter. I'll be the first person to admit that I look at reactions, composure, amongst a few others, agility being one of them. And if it's below, I don't know, reactions, if they're below 85, I don't turn my nose up at the card, but I definitely have my doubt. And it's the same with the composure. If the composure is less than 85, I do have massive doubts about the card. I require as high agility as possible, pace, and of course a few other stats in there mixed in, like passing and shooting. They come second to agility and pace, reactions and composure. This card has awful reactions and almost equally as bad composure, and they didn't matter in the slightest. Maybe once or twice, that's it, for composure in front of goal when he felt a little bit of pressure, although both times I think he may have been affected by composure. He hit the ball with his weak foot, so I don't know how much I can really read into that if I'm being honest. Was it his weak foot? Was it the composure? Was it a combination of two? I don't know. But to be fair, he hasn't missed the target by a lot on either occasion, so I can't say it's that big a deal anyway. I tell you what, right? It's opened my eyes a little bit to the fact that reactions might not actually be the be-all and end-all, so long as the agility and the pace are high on both counts, and as well as the dribbling and ball control, because I was trying to test it out, and I don't really know what, necessarily at least, what I'm looking for in terms of the reactions. I always thought it was how quick they respond to commands and skill moves and things, and he was fine. He was perfect on everything. I didn't notice a difference between him and my Hazard on the opposite side. They were both as snappy as each other. Kubo had a lot more pace. He was a lot faster at doing things. And I tell you what, I think I mentioned this in one of the games I played. The catch-up in FIFA is awful. You know, when you're bearing down on goal with a player and you're being caught by, like, Mustafi, even though you've got the fastest player in the game. Yeah, Kubo breaks that completely. I don't have a modifier on his sprint speed. So, for instance, if I were to modify the sprint speed and take him up to 99, I feel like he could feel even a little bit quicker than that. It genuinely feels like I've got sliders on. He's so quick. And in the one clip, I'm left sticking around my opponent. He stops because he's like, I can't get anywhere near him. And then bang, we run through and we score. His finishing is clinical. His volleys are insane. Just a great card, honestly. And I can now definitely understand the price point. A lot of people were moaning, oh, it's too expensive, or his reactions are bad, his composure's bad. Honestly, unless you're a top FIFA player, and in which case, let's be honest, you probably wouldn't be watching this anyway, I don't think you're going to notice. And even, I would love to know if a top, like a top 100 player could use Kubo and say whether his reactions feel bad. Because honestly, in game, he feels just as good as anybody else with 90 plus reactions. Such a good card. So happy I've done it. And honestly, if he fits your team, I'd urge you to do it as well. If you have enjoyed this player review, do me a favour and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.